Hi peeps, it's Summer with Done Naturally. Welcome. Today I want to talk about something that has come up a lot recently. That is weighted feeds, or what people do when they weigh the baby, breastfeed, and then weigh the baby, also called AC/PC weights in the clinical world. I want people to stop doing this. Now, in the clinical setting, if we have a baby that is struggling to gain weight, is losing weight, has risk factors, we can do that in the NICU setting, in the inpatient setting. Outside, after your baby is home and healthy or full term, there is absolutely no reason that a mom or dad should be doing AC/PC weights. Weighted feeds are a peekaboo, a little peekaboo into that entire day. Feedings are not always exactly the same. You can have babies who have short feedings, and then throughout the day they have some long feedings, and then they have kind of average feedings. And if you look, and you're looking too closely, a lot of times you see something you shouldn't have seen. If some baby has a shorter feeding or a lackluster feeding because they weren't really interested in feeding, or they're in an environment they're not used to, in a office setting, the feeding won't be as good. Mom's not relaxed. She may not have had a letdown. The baby may not have wanted to feed in the first place. And if, say, after that weighted feed, the mom sees a small number, I'm not even gonna say a number, but whatever number she sees, if she's not happy with that, she's gonna freak out, not realizing that you have 8, 10, 12, however many other feedings throughout the day that get the work and the job done. Some people will never be satisfied with whatever number it is. One of my very best friends was one of these people. She wanted to know that number, and she admitted that whatever number it was, if that was 2 ounces, 3 ounces, 4, 1, 1.5, she would never feel good about it. And these weighted feeds just play into our doubt. They play into us not trusting our bodies, not trusting our baby. Yes, are scales available now to the general public because many companies have made them that way, where they're not professional grade and they're not thousands of dollars like the ones that are used in the hospital setting, in the office setting, in the outpatient setting with lactation consultants. Yes, they have. Now they're $100. They don't weigh as well. They are not as accurate. Certainly adult scales are never meant to be used to weigh a baby, because when we're looking at a baby, we're looking at grams and small ounces of change. So when people weigh themselves, hold their baby, and weigh themselves holding the baby, and then subtract, that's really not a good judge of what's going on with the baby. And I personally want to stress to my families, numbers don't matter. It's poop and counting diapers that matters. That's the reassurance you need. And if you need something to look at, or if you need a number, that number is on the way out, in the pants. It's how many diapers they have. It doesn't matter how much they're intaking. If they're pooping enough, they're getting enough milk. Period. They're making it work. Whether they feed really often, infrequently, short feedings because they're really efficient, long feedings because that's the way they are, they're just snackers, they make it work if they're pooping enough and if they're gaining any amount of weight. So those weighted feedings, please, you guys, stop doing them. Weigh the baby when you go to the doctor at those well visits, and don't weigh the baby any other time. You're gonna see their diapers change in size because they're growing. You're gonna see that their clothes are getting smaller because they're getting bigger. You're gonna see the poops. You're gonna see developmental changes in the baby. In some countries and cultures, they have beads that they wrap around the baby's waist, abdomen area. And how they know the baby is growing is they have to suddenly add another bead because the baby has gotten bigger. We need to simplify things. As adults, we tend to overthink, overlook things, and way dive into them and just can like run down into that rabbit hole and just get lost. So I challenge you, make it simpler. Take the weight off your shoulders. Don't do those weighted feeds. Focus on the diapers and enjoying your baby, and don't look so closely at everything. You guys, make life easy. I hope you guys have a good day. If you like, give me a thumbs up and definitely subscribe because I have a whole lot of other stuff to talk to you about. Have a good one. Bye-bye.